And what is your expectations of this encounter? Know that Jamaica and Trinidad they share a rivalry, but the contest is even so far. And today, the team that wins will go ahead in terms of the head-to-head. If you win, Jamaica goes to 27. If Trinidad win, vice versa. However, there's some players that I know that you guys are looking forward to in terms of Jamali Way. All right, so you're expecting to be a tight contest. Historically, you're suggesting that based on the fact that it's even still in terms of wins for both teams, you're expecting, but in terms of the current players and the most of the level of the current players, as we pause, now. While York is a coach of Trinidad and Tobago CC, and while he was playing Premier League football, Steve McLaren was coaching the Premier League in England. So, as I said, the coach for Trinidad would be aware of some of Steve McLaren tactics from that time. And they would have had a couple of debutants in their squad. So I would think the squad that they put out is a fairly decent squad. As I mentioned before, Kevin Molino was a veteran in the MLS. He would have played over 140 games, 35 goals from him in that league. So you know that's pretty much more experience than anybody else on the field tonight. So I think Trinidad should be looking towards him to lead them towards a victory if possible. All right. I think there are a couple of players that would want to jump at this opportunity, and there's a funny thing. Jamaica has been short in terms of goals up front, and tonight there's 31 goals between the three strikers that have started tonight. Kimoni Bailey, who was on 9 goals from Mount Pleasant, Shanil Thomas, who was on 10 goals from Montego Bay United, and Warner Brown is on 13 goals. And remember, Warner Brown is like 22 years old, Shanil Thomas is 23, and Kimoni Bailey is 25. So all of these strikers are young. They have 31 goals between them. So. I started Trinidad in possession. That was downfield. Upfield by Sula Makala. He has done well from Pleasant this season that offensively role. That's where he's been deployed. This evening for the Red Boys as well. So he usually plays in the left or right back position. That central defense as well. Your thoughts on Sula Makala being now deployed. And now we're seeing for country the defensive midfield. Yes, so defensive midfield has always been a problem area for Jamaica in a few windows. So I think we have seen him done well at the club level, and they're just looking forward to see him step up at the national level. So I think with them deploying Sule Makala, they'll just have a good look at him and see if he could be another option in that middle part. Indeed, Trinidad and Tobago position, the defensive area. Looks comfortable thus far. Trinidad and Tobago own high small slip on the right hand side. Midfield now. Hospitals, centering for the team. Good possession. I don't know if you're safety on the far side, so no. The ring ball. Will be taken by Irving, who is not a Mount Pleasant player. He deployed at left back position. 4 at the back. Your thoughts on the system that Steve McLaren has decided to deploy this evening? Alright, the system that Steve McLaren has decided to deploy, I think it's a pretty good system in terms of the youth of the players, and they're relatively new, having over 30 debutants in the squad, with 4 on the field right now. Gadiel, Irving, Jamal, Calvin, Kimoni Bailey, and Warner Brown. So I think you start out with at least 4 at the back, get them comfortable, and see what they can do.
I think that is quite a bit of rust from Tyreek McGee. However, as you said, the first game back playing the Jamaica Premier League, first game since this is his second official game since he won the USL Championship. So I think he should shake that off and come to life as the game goes further.
Match. I'm joined by Mr. Simon Preston.
Good evening, Mr. Matthews. Good evening, CC. Hope you both are doing well. Good evening to everyone across the globe as well. Great action this evening. We were here 2 months ago when the Rugby Girls took on South Africa back at Montego Bay for the 63rd Caribbean Derby, if you want to call it that. 26 wins apiece for both teams, 10 draws in this contest. Jamaica, we know, 4 games unbeaten against this Trinidad and Tobago outfit. But they have an opportunity early on, but certainly we will get to that momentarily. But as you can see, for the first time in national colours, Jamali waits with the captain's armband for Jamaica. His 14th cap for Jamaica. His last cap would have come in the Copa America last summer.
All right, so that's playing strong heading, very strong in the era.
Yeah, when you look at the breakdown, it's 6 Mount Pleasant players on the field this evening. 2 for Cavalier, 1 for Arna Gardens, Jamali Waite, El Paso Locomotive, and we know Very United for Tyreek McGee. So first time since March last year that we're having at least 10 JPL players on the field for the Reggae Boys. And Coach McLaren said early on that he saw these matches last year, which was under Coach Algrimson, and we saw Kaheem Dixon and also Shaquan Davis to be part of every squad since. So he says if I can be able to find a couple more here, then all the better ahead of the busy World Cup qualifiers ahead.
Excellent. And spoke about that it's an opportunity for players to show the coaching class to see what they want to do. And as Simon finds us, 2 players who represent Jamaica against Trinidad and Tobago 2 games last year, and has been playing for Jamaica. So it works. So let's see who can chance opportunity. Long ball playing on the field and down the right hand side. They shot towards goal, but not testing, waiting to go out there. But that was a straight move by Trinidad CC, and they found a way to get in a decent position to go at goal, but wasn't able to hit the target.
Yes, that was a decent build-up of play from Trinidad and Tobago. I think Jamaica is still working their way into the match, and as that Trinidad just exploited a bit of weakness there and created an opportunity for themselves.
It's perfect for the Reggae Boys. Jack. Back Trinidad. Goes across to the central defender. Both teams are doing similar stuff in their position here. Slowly passing down the back. Jamaica doing exactly what Trinidad did to get up the press now. Ball has been moved to the other side. Oh, I can see one through here, but intercepted by the ball. Oh, that was sloppy. That was another back touch there. Position away. Position. So the intensity in the field was there.
Yes, there's no, from Jamaica in terms of the intensity, there's not much intensity in the game as yet. Trinidad has been able to keep the ball a bit, pass it around and try to be patient and draw the Jamaicans in, which they have not fell for as yet. So the intensity, I think it should go up in the next 5 to 10 minutes of the game, but both teams first are feeling out each other.
Being tracked in the on his right hand side. Back in Trinidad, goalkeeper for the clear. Instant seems to downfield.
Yes, it done. And as you remember, a couple of years ago when we did commentary, we used to see McCullough as a fullback, left or right, and to see him in midfield now, certainly blossoming. And we see the results with Mount Pleasant at the top of the table so far in the Premier League.
Wonderful. What's really good on the ball? There's always anything to play with. Yes, right. Usually, the boy on the flank set to play this. I guess man, just turning. And the series inside. Just in the lead, man, last thing we mentioned. Here, Reggae was going again. Ball up, beat out the ground. Now, on the left hand side, we play was. But we're going there. That's not the problem. Trying to do a little bit here, Reggae Boys. One side, on the cross. Not here. Then, still along his power. That was well worked for the Reggae Boys. Second one was one. First time ever, but 3-2 goalkeeper.
So that shot was by Warner Brown, fresh off an hat-trick just this week. 8 minutes, she scored an hat-trick with Arnett winning 5-3. So I think he's still sharp, hunting for more goals, and he's the leading goal scorer in the Jamaica Premier League with 13 goals so far as well.
Yeah, that's one of 4 debutants for Jamaica this evening. Warner Brown, Jalmar Calvin, Dale Irving in defence, and of course Kimoni Bailey. So those are the 4 debutants in the starting 11 for the Jamaicans this evening. Yeah. Absolutely. Here he is tonight wearing that number 18. Many persons, when they think of that 18, I think of Dion Burton. Jalmar Carr, born in St. Thomas, Jamaica. His parents got a job in Antigua. He joined late primary school, grade 5 to grade 6 thereabouts. Went to high school there, and he came back to Jamaica in his late teens, and here we are again. But yes, he is born in Jamaica, folks. So.
He's a Jamaican. It suggests that it would be tight. It is a fair. And so far, you have been spot on with your analysis.
Yes, as I said before, it's normally a cagey encounter between Jamaica, as we said. We have the Jamaica and the Trinidadians have shared the victory, the spoils, 26 apiece, 11 drawn games, 63 games between us. So I think, as I said, both teams are just feeling each other out. And with the Jamaican trio up front, I said 31 goals amongst them in the Jamaica Premier League. So if they can get it together tonight, you should see a goal or 2 from them. Hopefully, more than a one love, Bob Marley's birthday. So, I mean, one love would be up for the moment.
He's talking about Bailey, Brown, Calvin. I will. I've seen a lot of ultra take over. We're the boys. Attacking third. The game has been. I'm just pretty much. It needs to be like defensive position from either side. Give it direct to Garcia. On right hand side back to Garcia. Across. Pushing down. Position. Nice cross. Step to the outside. Back well. Now here's my back. That was based on from the position lost. One back that was coming. Wait to go. Star man. Kick.
And certainly you see the cohesion when you look at the back 4-3 from Mount Pleasant, and many persons were saying, oh, Anglin looks a little bit more advanced in areas, but this is how he does it as his club as well at Mount Pleasant, where Sula just behind. So you see the tandems, the cohesion in those certain players as well. So it helps in international football, especially with the limited time you may have together.
Yeah, we're working on the boys, quite a number of years from one team to start the line, so helps with the chemistry for sure. That's what is true. Many times, and in game season, and Mount Pleasant in league, JDL. Interception there. Here's goes right. Back to Maki. Losing position once again. Oh, they're disappointed now. Maki, that was defending. What an effort there. I shouldn't have stopped it. Sometimes this far, not a sharp as we played the football in a couple of months, so it's understandable.
Yes, as I said, Maggie, this would have been the second official game we would have played the game for View United, and then this would have been the second game. So a bit of much sharpness there in terms of losing the possession and conceding a corner. Jamaica just now.
Corners have been very important to win these. Let's see what Trinidad does. Well, we decided in our box, get it clear. Viking in defense. Not only in our box, and eventually out of field. Can Jamaica break? Go back into the field. Trinidad is able to get that number. Wonderful pass from passes. That was an excellent pass. Here's the Jamaica once again. Now here's Minch with one inside himself. Beautiful cross. But no one there for Jamaica in the yellow jersey. And Trinidad clears easily. Now here's Yates. For Trinidad, he goes back once again. Back to Yates. Back to Trinidad by Yates. And now they go across to Garcia. Slowly the top ball comes back to the central defensive back. Trinidad is now for Aspedel. He goes back. And then pass once again. So Trinidad in possession on the far side. Slowly building up home. Really spacing this get. Once again, the ball is in defense.
Earlier you can see what Jamaica was trying to do by tilting the field to the left and then creating that diagonal pass over on the right, and then the overload by the 24 Kyle Ming, which would have produced such a magnificent square, but unfortunately no one found at the end of it to put it away or to try and hurt the goalkeeper for Trinidad.
Really a wonderful cross was by Ming. Excellent overlapping run with the but Gallagher was in that position. So we're still at the state eight. We can't try to shoot that into people. Oh, mistake at the back, opportunity this. We should have gone forward. Opportunity shot towards one, charge down. And blocked. But big mistake at the back there from Trinidad, but Jamaicans will think capitalize. We're not going to go with this thing. In possession. Now we key. Sumaka. He wants to miss one person teammate Irving. Oh, he tries to play on the far side, but miscontrol there.
I think that was a poor decision by Warner Brown just a moment ago when the Trinidadians made that error and he collected the ball. He should have turned and went on to goal because there was no one in front of him. Like that would have been 1-on-1, 1v1 in terms of the keeper and put that away or at least hurt the keeper. So I think it was poor decision making from Warner Brown just now.
Indeed, I was a bit surprised with that. Until so that was an opportunity. This time, you're not saying actually. The boys, they keep taking the opportunity. So, yeah, great. And take some instructions on the coaches as well.
I mean, I think, as I said, Warner Brown just now, I feel as if the jitters, he have not worked out the jitters in his legs as yet. He would have taken a lovely shot earlier, which took a deflection, and that could have caused the goalkeeper trouble. So I would think with his pace, as I said, he scored 3 goals in the Jamaica Premier League earlier this week, and that trick in 8 minutes. So I thought he would have went for it. His confidence is up and everything, but you know, this is his debut, playing for Jamaica, in front of the Jamaican clubs, 22 years of age. So I think with that, just the nervousness would have caught him just a while ago.
Right. Against Italy, the Premier League. Let's say straight up in the head, Steve come back from 3-1 down. And he did have an assist. He made it 5 as well, so it was a man really running back the ball from one around. And encouraged us scoring in JDL. What do you think of all that? And I think you're spot on. You get a little nervous there. Because if that's what the Premier League wanted, would have taken that ball forward. He didn't do so. He just gone up 3-2. Justin Garcia in possession on the left hand side. It's back. On the press, long ball, long field. Trying to find Lee. In the control of play. There's Kylie. This is pass, I think. Position away. Opportunity is Yates. Wonderful pass. Opportunity as well. Trinidad. Was scooping inside 18 box. Inside the goal. No, it's not. That was a beautiful build up from Trinidad. Excellent transition play. The ball just. Right? Can't come to the details about that, but that was an excellent build up from Trinidad.
Yes, it's an excellent build-up and almost like Domino's Pizza. And on Wednesday, the Jamaicans were sliced apart just now, but the Trinidadians couldn't finish the delivery.
Indeed. So that was it. So we did your thoughts. That was a foul. Your thoughts on that situation here?
That was a bit of a coming together. I think the Trinidadian player would have left something on the Jamaican, and the referee would have saw it, and I think he didn't want the game to escalate in one of those type of moments because the rivalry, as we said already, it's an eating rivalry. So the referee is just ensuring that he tempers the temperature out there.
I haven't seen a lot of Joshua and Yates far in the midfield for Jamaica. I want to see more of him. There's Matthew with a quickly inside 18 box, head up, and then away by Trinidad. Opportunity for them. They saw the just now. Careful counter attack and here they come once again. Opportunity goal is wonderful by Yates. Beautiful channel it was. I thought it was all ball, but the referee disagrees. There's a free kick to Trinidad. Anyway, Jamaica's half.
I think the Trinidadian player kind of sold that a bit more than what it was because the Jamaican player would have caught all ball. So I believe with that being said, the referee saw it and then right there, then and there, would have thought that it was a foul. But just as we suspected, it's not a foul, and the Trinidadian player would have just sold it, and the referee had not bought it, did not purchase it.
But I fall inside 18 box, in the way by Garcia. Shot from this one, goal. Was it nice from Ben? Was straight to the keeper. Essentially a goal for Trinidad who gathered us at the second attempt.
And that shot was from Tyreek Magee. You know he has that ability to kick the ball from distance and on target. So I think he should display some more of that ability tonight. That was a beautiful shot by him. Just testing out the goalkeeper because they can't have the goalkeeper to go home like he's reading a newspaper.
Indeed. So second time, Jamaica testing the goalkeeper. Still forcing him to move laterally yet there's no good shots. Came straight with Jamaicans looking more and more dangerous to have on. But they're getting ball played out by Tyreek. Here's Bailey. Dancing. Toss the ball inside the box now. In the way by Garcia, defense for Trinidad. Taken by Ming. Here's Makala.
Yes, that was an over it by Makala. But earlier, in terms of that passenger play, a little bit more backspin on that ball, and it would have floated right over there for Tyreek Magee, who was waiting on it at the far post. I think Jamaica seems to have been coming into their own now and imposing their will on the Trinidadians.
Indeed. And once the race was on, they're catching out St. James. Still in all. That's a very even game. Some laps in the contest. Still in all. There's Garcia for Trinidad. On a safe passing. Thus far, here's Yates in position. Out of space. He's able to capitalize the ground. Just Garcia for Trinidad. Goes back. Trinidad. Slowly building from back once again. Back to Garcia. On his left foot. You see the last chance of the Jamaica. Pressing right now. On the right hand side. It's in still in possession. Can't really have space for a cross. Already
And the Jamaicans have been solid so far in the back line. That chemistry that would have been mentioned, having 3 players from Mount Pleasant in the back line, I think the coach would have seen something. Mount Pleasant have been brilliant in the Jamaica Premier League this season, scoring a lot of goals, not conceding a lot of goals. So in terms of not having a lot of time to prepare, I think it would have been a great addition by the coach to go with a starting 3 at the back from Mount Pleasant in the starting 4.
And even though Richard King is not playing correctly with Kylie and Irving, you would have given them back there, so there's chemistry there as well. So the chemistry at the back right across. So there should be the players. Oh, with the nice header towards goal. That was Garcia coming up from the back. Wasn't able to hit it towards goal. And then went wide. And so we'll hit for Jamaica.
So far, as I said, a tentative approach from both teams getting their opportunities. The Trinidadians, as I said before, went as if they were like a domino pizza man, slicing up the Jamaican defense, but they weren't able to complete the delivery, and so that they have gone back to the drawing board, or gone back to the bakery and to see what they can conjure up again.
So we're trying to get them back in. It's King now. Who's not? So they have lost possession Trinidad. So now ball launched downfield. Headed clear against McGee in midfield. Oh, this is a mistake, but waiting goal will gather. And as yes, Irving to McCullough. McCullough back to Irving, ball upfield now. And there's a nice little tussle there between both teams, and referee has signal for a tug on the jersey, so it's a foul and a free kick to the Jamaicans.
Yes, so the referee has been brilliant so far. Like, the game has been a very clean game. Given the rivalry again, you would think that it would have been a little bit more, voracious. But the display so far has been one of calm and cool, and I think the referee team must be applauded for that.
Indeed, so it's a free kick to Jamaica, and you're seeing players inside 18 box header. Should be a corner, yes it is. Coming off the head of Garcia of Trinidad, so it's a free kick to the Jamaicans.
So let's see how the Jamaicans work this one. Tyreek McGee have that sweet left foot, so let us see if he can float it in like a butterfly, and then one of the Jamaican strikers can sting like a bee.
I'm sure you would want more whip on it though instead of floating it. So let's see, here's the former Jamaica College man, now representing Fear United in Jamaica Premier League. Whipped in, but was able to be the first defender, disappointing someone from McGee there. The Jamaicans are fighting for it, but Yates will clear for Trinidad. And that was excellent work, recovery work there, should be a free kick, yes it is. That was wonderful defending there to thwart that attempted counter-attack by Trinidad.
Yes, so that was a brilliant defending from the Jamaicans. And the Trinidadians, as I said, they're trying to counter in terms of soaking up pressure and trying to find the Jamaicans and then catch the Jamaicans on the counter.
Here's Irving for the Jamaicans, trying to go route one. Held away by Garcia in defense for Trinidad. Now here's McGee. Still McGee. Turned back there, but I understand why. There was 2 players around him. Here's Ming with a wonderful ball inside box, but cleared by the Jamaicans. Now, here is Irving for Jamaica. Back to Irving. Now Cummings. He comes to King. Back to Cummings. In defense. Slow build up from the Jamaicans once again. Nicely ball played downfield. Opportunities for Irving to whip one. A beautiful ball inside the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper Saint-Hilaire, Jabari Saint-Hilaire, has been sharp thus far. Not that he's been asked to do much, but when he's called upon, he has done well in goal for Trinidad.
Yeah, so far, I think a lot of the players have come straight forward to him. Like as I said, he hasn't been asked to go lateral as much tonight. Therefore, I think most of them have been routine saves so far. But the squares and the passes in the box have been brilliant. It's just that the end product from Jamaica for somebody to latch onto it have not really been that brilliant.
Yes, it was a wonderful cross whipped in by Irving just now. I saw one whipped in earlier by Ming, and no one was there. So I think the strikers need to do a little bit better to anticipate those crosses, CC, because they have done where the fullbacks for Jamaica thus far. Here's Yates for Trinidad, nice little 1-2 there. Here's an opening on the far side. Opportunity now, wonderful defending there by Cummings, coming across from his central defensive position to intercept and knocking it off his opponent. So it will be a throw to Jamaica.
Once again, the Jamaican defense would have thwarted the Trinidadians as they have done so much so in tonight's game. I think, as I said, the Jamaican defense is looking good. The midfield is okay, but the forwards, they just need to connect with some of those beautiful passes and squares that the defense have been giving them on the midfield.
Oh, nicely done there. Opportunity. Oh, and the crowd disappointed there. Came inside nicely. Kept position away rather easily. That was Calvin. Disappointing there. And Trinidad has won it back. Here's Justin Garcia. Not looking to go forward. Goes back across to Tringham for Trinidad. Floats one downfield. But read well. And I think the game is lacking some speed now too slow for my liking. And it's difficult to break down opponents. Any decent opponent, if you're moving the ball slowly, they usually are able to get back and they come back and cover the space. And I'm not seeing any goals inside right now, or even any chance being created by either side because of how slow they are moving from. The only opportunity Trinidad created was when they passed the ball quickly. So I think both teams are struggling in that regard right now. Here's Trinidad with an opportunity. Well defended there. Good work back. And still gave up the throw, but not as deep. So that was pretty much good work there. Ball thrown back to Garcia. He has seen a lot of the ball, Garcia. And the left-sided defender for Trinidad. Now the ball is on the other side with Jamal Jack. He loses out. And once again, the first pass having one possession was to go back. It's a patient game for the Jamaicans. And it's still in all in this contest.
As I said, I think the game needs a little bit more pace to be injected in it and get the ball moving forward a bit more quickly and see if we can catch the defense out. Because once the game is being played at this pace, the defense can set, our players can get back into their positions, and it makes it much more difficult for either team to break down the opponent, to break down each other.
Indeed. Here is Molina in midfield for Trinidad, outside of the boot. This is good stuff there, what the Jamaicans have. Come back well, nice little 1-2. But all the passes, they are going back and not forward. Here's Justin Garcia once again. Here's Yates. Opportunities now. And ball crossing the end. Easy for Jamal Wait. And ball in his hands. Now at his feet. And he just rolls it to Cummings. Walking now. Walking pace this game pretty much. Ball with goalkeeper Wait. Plays it once again laterally to Cummings. He now moves forward. But then comes back to Richard King. Here's King, Cavalier man. Back to Cummings. Fitzroy Cummings for Jamaica. Now Irving, first time pass, but was able to keep it in, so it's a throw to Trinidad.
I know the coach's communication would have been to play somewhat of a total possession type football, but sometimes you have to go for like a direct penetrative type of football where you're 1, 2, 3 or even 5 passes and you're in the opposition box and you're taking a shot, because that tend to wake up the game and keep the opponents on their toes. I think right now, trying to play a more total possession based type of football is just playing at a walking pace and something that the Trinidadians are comfortable with.
Here's the ball back with St. Hilaire in goal for Trinidad. Quickly moves it on. And this is what I want to see for the Reggae Boys. A little bit more pressing. Too much respect is being shown to this Trinidad team. And there you go, they want to throw. So I wanted to see them pressing the Trinidad team. They're too comfortable in possession at the back. So if you're just joining us, welcome to the Montego Bay Sports Complex here in Catherine Hall, St. James. International Football Friendly Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. Here's Ming. Was at a good half. Ball whipped inside 18-yard box. Header was under pressure, so wasn't able to head to the power towards goal, and Jabari St. Hilaire gathers gratefully.
I think with the type of fouls that the Jamaicans are deploying right now on the field, they're more fouls who want the ball at their feet and not necessarily natural headers of the ball. You know, Warner Brown, Channing Thomas. I think that being said, the Jamaicans they've played some beautiful passes, beautiful square in the box. But I think the Jamaicans need to inject a little bit more pace in the game, and pace can change the dynamics of this game.
Excellently done there by Richard King. Long ball but overhit, and a lot of those balls are being played by the Jamaicans, but hasn't been fruitful. And Trinidad tried to play it once again. Here's Molino. And he's frustrated with his forward players. Wanted some movement there, didn't get it. For Trinidad. Here's St. Hilaire. Oh, nice ball. Now here's Yates. For the Soca Warriors. Oh, 2 straight that pass. And Cummings was able to intercept and win it for the Jamaicans. Now, wait. No Fitzroy Cummings. Ball played to, yes, he's off. He was well offside there, CC, so moved too early before the ball was played by Irving. But I think that's the side where I think the Jamaicans can exploit, because I think that's the weakest part of their defense on the right. And Irving, good in possession, and he's a decent passer as well, Irving. But that time around, his Mumpers and teammate as well are in an outside position.
Yeah, and you notice that would have taken about 3 passes or less in terms of to come to the forward. So that shows you if a more direct approach is being taken, then Jamaicans can hurt the Trinidadians.
Indeed, here's Hospital. The ball played downfield. And the referee is saying that it's a foul. Free kick to Trinidad. Dangerous position this. Let's see what they can make of it. So this is a good opportunity here for this Trinidad team. About 5 meters, if my math serves me right, outside that 18-yard box, yes. I think it's about 5 meters outside the 18-yard box, so it's a good opportunity for Trinidad. Great opportunity for Trinidad, and as I said, Jamaica giving away a free kick in a dangerous position. If a goal right here could really lively up this game. No, the Jamaicans, they don't want to see a goal to liven up the game from this end, but it's an opportunity for Trinidad. Let's see how well they can do. So, but they have gone for a cross inside 18 box towards goal, but cleared by the Jamaicans. They was onside, the flag was down, but the Jamaicans was able to defend that one perfectly there. And they tried to spring a quick counter, but calm defending in the end from Trinidad. And now, here's Garcia. To the other side. Now, this is Hospedez in possession. And the fourth official has indicated that there's 1 minute, at least 1 minute of stoppages to conclude this first half. Dull affair, you might say. Here's Trinidad on the right hand side once again with Arthur. Ball over he cross, and it will be a throw to the Jamaicans. So, throw to the Reggae Boys will be taken by Kyle Ming. Also a versatile defender. Can play centrally, but has been playing in the right back position this season for his club Mount Pleasant. Here's McGee. Poor from angling. Losing possession there. I haven't seen a lot of him in the game. The midfield for the Jamaicans have been very pedestrian. That's the term in this first half. I think that's where the bulk of the work needs to be attended to during the halftime break. Ball whipped inside 18-yard box. Confident punch by goalkeeper Waite. And referee has blown the whistle for the final time in this first half to signal the end of the first half with the scoreline saying Trinidad 0, Jamaica 0. Who will be the happy of the two coaches? The Jamaica coach Steve McLaren and the former Trinidad and Tobago player Dwight York. He's the coach of them, a Manchester United legend, versus the Manchester United former assistant coach.
I think the Jamaican coach, neither coach I don't believe will be too happy in terms of some of the opportunities that went begging, in terms of the limited opportunities that went begging. However, I think the Jamaican coach more so would be unhappy in his team in terms of the middle of the park. So right now the Jamaican coach is thinking he might have to do an overall of the middle in terms of trying to bring in a Romeo Butler from Portmore United, bring in a few other players.
Hold on, we don't want to take out any of the players yet. So tell us what the players are and why you expect it to make those changes.
So in terms of the substitutions,
that's number 12. Number 12 will be inserted. All right, so Trinidad, they're making a change as well. So Trinidad has made a substitution first, and then the Jamaicans will do so now. So number 7 is on, and that means that angling is off. Number 12 is on as well for the Jamaicans. So we'll talk to you and break down the substitution and why, and if we agree, if those are the players who should have been taken off, but changes have come. And Trinidad has only made one, Jamaicans have made 3 changes. So there's still music and the game has resumed. So second half is on the way. And Trinidad in possession. So Bailey is off, McGee is off, and Irving is off. Irving is a surprise. Arbonne is on, Shanil Thomas is on, and Ainsworth is also on. So those are the changes for the Jamaicans. And Trinidad is back to where we were. Trinidad playing around at the back. A little bit amused by the approach. Long ball downfield, headed forward. And Irving was having a good half for me. A couple of misplaced passes, but all in all, I thought he did well. But the coaching staff have opted to introduce Christopher Ainsworth, one of your favorite players.
Yes, Christopher Ainsworth. I think Christopher Ainsworth, I would have thought he would have started tonight as the coach is opting to go to a different route in terms of, I think Ainsworth is more over attacking in his mindset than Gadiel Irving, even though Gadiel Irving would have had a good game so far, and I think the coach is thinking about adding a little bit more pace. So with Arbonne, I think he's a pacey player in and of himself. So in terms of the substitution, I think the coach did the right thing. McGee has not looked himself, he's still a bit rusty. So the changes and the substitution, they have been good so far.
Okay, indeed. Interesting substitutions. And waiting. My color commentator has been talking up Christopher Ainsworth all week. So I'm waiting with bated breath to see what he will produce. But the Jamaicans now will have to produce some defending because it's Trinidad inside the 18-yard box. And deflected cross. The whistle has gone. And it will be a free kick for Jamaica. And the Jamaicans want to see if they will improve the intensity in their play. Definitely lacking that, for sure. Here's Waite. Now here's the aforementioned Christopher Ainsworth. Launch. Downfield headed away by Garcia. Picked up in midfield by the opportunity inside 18-yard box, but cleared by Trinidad. There was a pull. Yes, it was. And it will be a free kick. No clear advantage. The referee has brought it back. So free kick to Jamaicans. Maybe about 12 meters outside Trinidad's 18-yard box.
An opportunity for Jamaica to deliver one of those wonderful crosses that they have delivered so far into the box. Hopefully someone gets on the end of this tonight.
Now, Ainsworth is there, I think. if they're going for a cross, he will be the man. I doubt they're going to go for from this distance. So I think it will be Ainsworth who will whip this in to the far post with his left foot. Shocking color green boots. Whistle has gone. Oh, it's not Ainsworth, but ball floating nonetheless. Headed clear by Trinidad. Oh, and ball whipped at the far post, but the Jabbar Saint-Hilaire was not put the foot wrong. Not that he has been asked to be great, but he has made no error. He's been comfortable. He has been safe thus far in goal for Trinidad.
Yes, so the Trinidadian keeper would have been safe so far as you suggested. So I think the Jamaicans has yet to see Arborn get himself into the game because he would have been injected to get a little bit more pace in the game. You know, pacey left winger. Ainsworth so far has done his thing since coming on. So I think the Jamaicans just need to speed up the game a little bit more.
Yes, very energetic player and represents Army Gardens in the Premier League. He's a live wire. Let's see what he can do. Can Ainsworth find him now? He goes infield first to Makala. Back to Ainsworth. Miscommunication there between the aforementioned Arborn and Ainsworth. Arborn was coming short, and Ainsworth was slipping that one through, and it went all the way through to Saint-Hilaire in goal for Trinidad. Who first comes to Isaiah Garcia, and back to Saint-Hilaire in goal. Floats one on the far side, headed in field, and the Jamaican coaching staff was asking the referee for a call, but he has obliged by making a call in favor of Trinidad. Now here's the other Garcia, that's Justin Garcia. Now Yates. On cute ball upfield, but every touch and they're clean possession away. Opportunity this. Here's Arborn, the wily Arborn. Oh, he was trying to cut that back, and the defender got to turn it. So loose pass, but wasn't able to capitalize there. Oh, should have done better there, Cummings. But the Trinidadian have been forced back, and they have lost possession, and it's a throw to the Jamaicans.
Yes, and the Jamaicans would have not capitalized on that loose ball by the Trinidadians. Also, they themselves would have created a loose ball situation, recovered, trying to go forward, and the Trinidadians would have fouled them. So I think, all in all, I think the Trinidadians, anytime the Jamaica tried to inject a little bit pace in the match, the Trinidadians fouled to snowball down the match. So the Jamaicans, they just need to get a little bit more pace going, and then the match should come alive.
Here's the ball upfield. Arthur on the prowl for Trinidad. Ball with inside, never sent it towards goal. The flag stayed down, so that was an opportunity. There was a hush around the stadium. The tall, lanky striker cutting a yard of space ahead of Richard King and Cummings, but wasn't able to hit the ball down and test goalkeeper Jamal away.
Yeah, so that was Brent Sam. It seems as if he got straight in an offside position. However, it seemed like the Jamaican defender would have played him on, and he would have gotten a free header at goal and could have done much better with it. However, he would have wasted the opportunity.
Here the Jamaicans trying to hustle their way through, losing out. The game has not been a quality one. Can't hide that fact. And it seems as if maybe, based on the flow of the game, maybe one goal will be good enough in this contest. Not a lot of goal of action. That was probably the best chance of the game. And the substitute was able to capitalize. Cleared by Ainsworth. Trinidad coming out of that tussle. Now here's Yates. I said a decent game. Yates in midfield for Trinidad. He was a part of a couple of their best moments in that first half. Ball was towed away from him. There's a player down. And there will be a pause in the contest as the medical team for Trinidad will attend to the injured player.
Yeah, so far it would have seemed that both the Trinidadian defense and the Jamaican defense would have been both. Like for both teams, that would be the highlight of both teams. The defense for Jamaica look good, thwarting the Trinidadians, and they also look good playing out from the back. The Trinidadians, they themselves look solid at the back as well. But there's not been much activity in terms of the intensity in the middle of the park. The ball progression moving too slow for my liking. And as I said before, in terms of ramping up the pace, I think Jamaica has pacey players. They have Warner Brown, they have Arborn. I'm not sure why the coach or what the coach would have communicated to them, but I know the coach likes to play total possession football in terms of passing it around and drawing the opponents in. But I think there should be some form of direct playing so far, so they can get some life in this game.
So the game has resumed. Trinidad with the ball at the back, so that was a great opportunity that fell to Jariel Arthur. Was able to capitalize. Ball played downfield to Arthur once again. And that was a high boot, but the referee said no. Ainsworth clear. He has been heavily involved with Ainsworth since he has been brought on at half time. But most of the work that he has done is defensive. And once again he will be involved because he will take this throw. Christopher Ainsworth, the Cavalier man, will take in and touch back to Ainsworth. Was loose. Here's Yates. Ball head clear. Opportunity this now for the Jamaicans to move forward. Here's Calvin. And losing possession. And Trinidad they come slowly. Ball played out to Yates on the right hand side. He immediately goes forward. And that was good defending that time around. And the Trinidadians, they look better in the second half thus far from me. I think the Jamaicans have regressed. And the Trinidadians, they have improved, and right now they look slightly, not a big gap, the most likely team to score of the two.
Yes, the Trinidadians have looked better so far. They're even more in the Jamaican half than the Jamaicans are in their half. So, as I said, they have come up a bit. I think Brent Sam would have not started. He would have been one of the changes they have brought on the big burn forward. I think who seems to can play with his back to goal, hold up play, and get the Trinidadians a little bit more in the Jamaicans' defensive third. So that's the number 23, Brent Sam.
So indeed, it's brought on at halftime. Here's Trinidad, shot from distance, but never look as if it would have tested Jamal waiting goal. And high and wide in the end. And still it all. It's a goal kick to the Reggae Boys. Wait. In possession. Not being pressed by either of the Trinidadian strikers. He goes long. Headed clear. Picked up in midfield. And that was a loose pass. And this is space for Trinidad on the left hand side. Inside the 18-yard box now. Nice little ball. Next on Sunday. We'll be able to watch the game on the J5 YouTube channel. The game has resumed. And there's a first touch for Aaron Mill. Trinidad looks like a reserve. you can see the previous keeper. He looked like a starter. And different body language. Here are the Jamaicans. Here's Arbonne. Under pressure. Has done well to keep possession there. Here's Ainsworth. Trying to play the ball inside, but first time ball downfield for McCullough. Now here's Shadil Thomas. He finds Arbonne. Here's Arbonne. For the Jamaicans. Dealing, darling, twisting, turning, but fooling himself there. And the ball has gone out for a goal kick. So a cadre of changes coming once again.
So the number 17 coming off, and Demario Phillips and the number 8 coming on. Number 18 as well. So for Jamaica, number 18 Demario Calvin coming off.
So Anglin is off.
Anglin also coming off.
Jalmaro Calvin is also off. And there was a lot of cheers. And can you explain why was the cheers louder for that substitution?
The cheers would have gone out for Demario Phillips, who has been a brilliant midfielder when he has gotten his opportunity for Jamaica. It's been a while since he's played for Jamaica as well. So I think
and he's playing for Montego Bay United right now. So formerly of Mount Pleasant.
So Montego Bay, this is their home field. So
yes.
The home crowd is here to see cheer on one of their players that are playing currently right now.
So Jamal Waite is off, and Shaquan Davis has replaced him in goal for the Jamaicans. So they're ringing the changes right now. So still nil all in the contest though. Jamaica versus Trinidad, and they're making my color commentator look like a genius because he was trying to tell me before the game that it would be tight. It would be close, this contest. And it has been close. No team has really been in the ascendancy for any long periods. But here are the Trinidadian once again now. Christopher Ainsworth once again. Clearance there.
So yes, the goalkeeper that has come in, as everyone who plays from Mount Pleasant, 16 appearances, 10 clean sheet, 6 goals conceded.
Ball whipped inside the 18-yard box, but cleared by Trinidad. And they tried to motor down the right-hand side of the Jamaican defense, but Ming did well there, so it's a throw. Still in on. Hold this up. Pointing, are you CC with the performance, or how happy are you? Was I not sure if you're disappointed? Are you happy with what have you seen thus far?
I'm quite a bit disappointed in terms of the pace of the game, and you would think they would have created a little bit more opportunity, even in between both teams. And in terms of the respect, I think the Jamaicans have shown the Trinidadians a little bit more respect than they probably should have. But that is a given when you have team debutants in the Jamaica team, and not a lot of experience in terms of them with the caps. As I said, Richard King would have had 20 games so far, and Tyreek Maggie, so that's one of those things.
That was a wonderful ball from Ainsworth to Green, and referee saying no foul, and Daniel Green getting involved in the play, but Christopher Ainsworth have been superb thus far. And here's the home town favourite winning back possession there, and loudest cheers of any player thus far tonight. So you can tell, here's another home player slipping one through, nice ball, comes into the box, but no Jamaican is there. The spot hole, that was quick from the Jamaicans. Shadil Thomas, well weighted pass, cross came in, but Arbonne wasn't able to get in front of the defender. That's what you do as a striker, you have to anticipate, and he didn't anticipate that time around, so it's a corner for the Jamaicans.
Yes, and that was a beautiful cross just again for the Jamaicans. Nobody there to just put it away. Airborne, came on Airborne, not getting in.
Shot from distance, but taking a deflection. Now, Jamaicans in possession. There's Ainsworth. Oh, cross it, deflected. This is better from the Reggae Boys. And playing a little bit with more energy. Nice ball there from Ainsworth. Oh, what he was struggling to get there, Ainsworth. Difficult one to keep in because he was stretching. And this is what we were looking for initially. We're getting it now. Yes, so ever since the injection of Demario Phillips, almost like a little pit bull, just getting around there on the field, getting behind everything, chucking back, just getting busy in that middle part, getting the Trinidadians up and down. He has created quite a few opportunities, some of Jamaica's best opportunities, especially that one that came on the Airborne should have gotten in front of his defender and painted it on the canvas, that beautiful Mona Lisa of a cross. Here's Trinidad trying to Excellent work there once again by Christopher Ainsworth. Here's Phillips. Wonderful from Demaro Phillips. Now here's Thomas. Space on the right hand side. Shani Thomas inside the 18-yard box. Still Thomas has been brought down. Referee says no. He has not seen anything yet. And he has signaled that that's a goal kick. But the two Montego Bay United players heavily involved there. Shani Thomas trying to twist and turn. Didn't do well enough to create the space, but this is much better from the Reggae boys.
Yes, this is much better. Ever since Demario Phillips has come on, the game has changed. I think in terms of the Montego Bay connection between Shani Thomas, the game has absolutely changed and turned on their face. It's almost as if the Jamaicans is expected to score at any given moment. The Trinidadians have made a substitution, replacing the number 11 with the number 20, that is Daryl Garcia, coming for Haim Thomas. Number 4, sorry, Josiah.
Here's the Jamaicans once again. Makala to Christopher Ainsworth. Trying to find Thomas. Shani Thomas, the former Cavalier man. Former Jamaica College player as well. Ball scooped inside the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper for Trinidad has come out. Hasn't been able to get their ball whipped inside the 18-yard box and open net. But the header was able to test the goal. That was excellent work there from Richard King. He's a very composed defender, King. Showed some good touch there, Richard King. Now here's Ainsworth once again on the left-hand side to Orborn. Orborn losing out. Trinidad with the opportunity to counter. Ball on feet to substitute. This Ainsworth once again. Long ball downfield. Trying to find Shani Thomas. His header was wayward. And Trinidad comes forward. I must applaud the substitutes for the Reggae boys. They have brought life into this contest. And it has been a much better spectacle. Ball whipped inside the box. Defender seemed as if he was in some trouble there, his footing, but eventually sorted it out and made a wonderful clearance. An opportunity for Jamaica to move forward. Beautiful ball this is, and brought down excellently by Kimani Alborn of Anic Gardens. Carswell, no, he dragged the shot in the end. And that was an excellent pass.
From Demario Phillips again,
yes.
Nonetheless. I said from the Montego Bay as came onto the field in terms of the home player, he has done absolutely brilliant. It's almost as if the substitute should have started the game.
Trinidad and Tobago, Richard King hasn't been able to get there, shot towards goal, but he was always off balance. He did well to get this around Richard King. That doesn't happen regularly this evening, but he did well there that time around CC.
Yes, he did well just now to get around Richard King. I think he had a little bit more time than expected because it was a 2v1. Brent Sam was there as well with him, but he looked up and smelled blood and went for the trigger.
Another change for Trinidad. They're ringing the changes in this first half, in the second half rather. So, Asphodels is off. Daniel Asphodels is off.
Who plays for Montego Bay United?
Yes. And who's on?
He's been replaced by Liam Burns. So Liam Burns replaced Darnell, who plays for Montego Bay United.
So Burns is on. Leon off the Burns for Asphodels. Was playing on a familiar ground. Davis to Ainsworth. Still Christopher. Goes long. Game is stretched now. Long ball downfield and Shaquan Davis rushing off his line and was being challenged with a strong punch from Shaquan Davis. They're acrobatic. Former Heidel High stand out. Won the Walker Cup with Heidel. The first year I think when it changed from the regular format. Shaquan Davis, by some distance the best goalkeeper playing in Jamaica. Oh, that was almost a wicked pass. I like the movement of Shani Thomas. He's moving around like a proper number 9 thus far. Just Trinidad trying to make inroads, but once again Ainsworth did well there to send him back. Jamaicans, since the changes, since the second set of changes we might add, because they were changes at half time. Since the second set of changes, they have looked like the home team, and they are playing with a lot more energy and pace. But they need to defend with energy right now as Trinidad make their way into the attacking third. Garcia goes infield, almost losing out to Shani Thomas, but that pass took a wicked bounce, and it's a throw to the Jamaicans.
I must say, since Demario has come on the field, he has been a little bit more surgical in his passes in terms of how he goes about them, and more there's more surgical precision in his passing, and that's what allowed Jamaica to get those great opportunities just now. Just for Jamaica to capitalize on that. There's been a little bit more pace, as I said, the second set of changes, Demario coming on, Shanil coming on, and I think Jamaicans have been woken up. I think Airborne has woken up. Christopher Ainsworth is doing well. Freddie has gotten on the pitch.
I like the look of Ainsworth. Yes, hasn't been a perfect performance by any stretch of the imagination, but it has been wonderful, and I like the movement of Shanil Thomas. As well, he's creating different problems for the Trinidad defense. They were too comfortable, but now there's somebody running the channels, making himself available more often, as opposed to what we were seeing from Warner Brown in the first half. And a lot more action in that attacking third for the Reggae boys since the introduction of the two Montego Bay United players. Thomas and Phillips. Here's Ainsworth. And the referee has blown the whistle. The ball had gone into touch for a throw. So it's a throw to Trinidad. And number 11, Kahim Thomas. Looks like it could be a threat. But he hasn't been able to create any real guilty chance for the strikers, but it looks as if he could be a threat. Trinidad passing slowly out from the back once again. Back with Garcia. Isaiah Garcia. All the way back to his goalkeeper, the substitute. That's Aaron Mill. Methodical here, the Trinidad and Tobago team, and was too methodical, giving possession away. And Thomas was fouled. The referee has seen no advantage and he has brought it back. And now Thomas is feeling the result of that brutal, somewhat challenge. And he has gone down.
And with 8 minutes remaining in normal time, because I think it's about 82 minutes so far gone on the clock, and it's still nil. I think the Jamaicans, as early as suspected between Jamaica and Trinidad, have been sharing victories, having been undefeated to the Trinidadians before games. The Trinidadians have been cagey, but also have been the Jamaicans. So it has been a tight game so far, as I suspected, with opportunities when gone begging. Jamaica would have gotten the better of the couple of opportunities that would have come across in the game so far.
So it's a throw to the Jamaicans after Trinidad dealt with that free kick very well. That's been that sort of night. Will this be a long throw? It appears so. Because the ball moved inside that 18-yard box. So the long throw is coming. Headed clear though by the Trinidadians. And back with Christopher, who goes long. Ball headed down, opportunity. Shot towards goal, 1-0! So the Jamaicans, Christopher Ainsworth, with a wonderful ball downfield. Headed down. And the opportunity was now easy for him to slot to the right of the goalkeeper, which he has done to make it 1-0 to Jamaica in this context. Montego Bay Sports Complex.
Yes, Soleil Makala with that goal just now. Brilliant pass by Christopher Ainsworth. That was surgical. As I said before, the Jamaicans have played some wonderful ball inside the box. It just was somebody to get onto it. And Soleil Makala was the man to turn up tonight and paint the sky red. One love, Bob Marley. This is Bob Marley's birthday, people. Remember, one love in Jamaica. One love to the Jamaicans.
Again, my color commentator did suggest that. One love. He did say it was going to be tight. He did say one love might do it because it's Bob Marley's birthday. And the Jamaicans, they lead 1-0 late in this contest. Sula Makala, who's known to be in great position from dead ball situations. We are aware of it. We have seen it. And he popped up once again from a long ball situation and has made it 1-0 in favor of the Jamaica Reggae Boys. And I said, once the second set of changes were made, the Jamaicans, they look more threatening, they look more dangerous, and I think they deserve this 1-0 lead now.
Yes, and as you have certain key players that came on, Christopher Ainsworth being a key player, Demario Phillips being another key player, and I think with that passage of play and the impetus going forward, Kimani Airborne got more into the game. Shani Thomas was creating havoc for the defense back there. So Sulu Makala popped up in the middle in that area and just painted the canvas. So,
indeed. Yes, it was not a difficult chance. The long ball downfield put the defense under pressure. The second header came and he was just in a wonderful position. So Robino Gordon is on. Was it King that was brought off? But here's Auburn in the meantime. Trying to make that should be a foul. Late challenge. So,
and that would have been timing.
It's a freedom to Jamaica.
Timing would have been replaced by Robino Gordon. They both play right back. So Robino Gordon would have played right back for the United outfit. Brilliant youngster. So he would have been replacing timing.
Well, Robino Gordon would tell you that I play all over the place. I've seen him in central midfield. The last time I saw him against Mount Pleasant, he was in central defense. And he's also a right back as well. So very versatile defender, Robino Gordon, the Mona high player. So free kick to Jamaica, Kimani Auburn was brought down. So Christopher Ainsworth, I think Christopher Ainsworth should take all these dead ball situations. Well, let's see, I think he has a wonderful left foot. Isaac Garcia was carded for that late challenge. Free kick. Green with the inside, hit the crossbar. That was a wonderful hit kick by Daniel Green. I saw him score a free kick a couple of weeks ago from Mount Pleasant. So my apologies to say Christopher Ainsworth must take it. I forgot about Daniel Green, who do hit them very well. He struck that one very well, beating the goalkeeper, but struck it upright.
Absolutely brilliant just now from Green. As I said before, it seems as if a lot of these players, the ball that they're placing into the box, they possess some form of quality in terms of their passing ability, and a lot of the balls that have come from the dead ball positions have been good balls played in.
Indeed, sir. That was a beautiful effort from Daniel Green of Mount Pleasant for the Jamaicans. Rattling the crossbar.
Point to note, Soleil Makala, this was his first goal for Jamaica in his fourth appearance. So his fourth appearance, and he has gotten his first goal. Possibly a winning goal for Jamaica against the rivals of Trinidad and Tobago.
So Giovanni Leng is on, and Fitzroy Cummings is off. Trying to help the Jamaicans to protect this lead. Oh, that was loose in midfield from Makala, but recovered well. Here is Leng. Goes all the way back. The Shaquan Davis in goal. He's a good ball playing goalkeeper, Shaquan Davis. He has great footwork. Now here's Robino Gordon. Oh, nice ball in field. Now trying to play the ball to Shani Thomas. Done well to win Shani Thomas. And Jamaicans in total control of the contest now. CC. And losing possession. Oh, that pass was required. It's just a matter of managing the game now for Jamaicans and leave here with a victory against their arch rivals.
Yes, so it's just a bit of Cavalier. This is his debut, so he would have come on for his first game in Jamaican colours. Also, Robino God would have come on for his debut as well, replacing an other debutant in Kyle Bing. So as I said before, 13 debutants, and quite a number of them has gotten the opportunity under this coach, Steve McLaren.
So a lot of debutants trying to impress the Jamaican national team senior. Ball whipped in the meantime. Oh, it's a wonderful pass shot towards goal. Excellent defending goal by Garcia from Trinidad. That shot was destined to test the substitute goalkeeper, but well defended by Garcia. Crossed by Gordon, held away, and Garcia trying to make his way forward, and his teammate did well there, and they're trying to make their way forward. That was brave defending from the substitute Lang. The fourth official indicated about 30 seconds ago that at least 5 minutes of stoppages will be played before the end of the 90. So 5 minutes at least for the Jamaicans to defend. You don't concede, you win. Ball looped inside the 18-yard box, cleared by the Jamaican defense. High ball downfield once again. Shot from distance. But he was...
Been a tight affair. The Jamaicans have created a few opportunities, have some wonderful crosses in the box. I think some of those crosses was peach. They were just beautiful, but in terms of getting on the end of it, the strikers couldn't get on the end of it, and that was the reason why Jamaica would have not gone in further. But when the coach made the second apron of changes, then you will see Jamaica inject a little bit more pace in the game. When the pace came, then Jamaica created much more opportunities. Shani Thomas giving the defenders problem. Everyone got into the game. Christopher Ainsworth in terms of attacking from the fullback position. Mario Phillips being surgical in the Midland Park, and then we saw the end of it. Jamaica 1-0. Sully Makala with his first goal in his fourth appearance. And remember, people, there's a lot of debutants tonight, so I think, a lot of the tentativeness would have been having not that senior experience in the national team so far. So I would say the Reggae Boys and the debutants would have given themselves a good display so far.
Sola Makala in that position. That's a trouble position for the first team when everybody's here. So I think he has scored a goal, he has played well, it's Trinidad. But it's an opportunity for him to make a case that he could be the answer for our central defensive midfield problem, or at least somebody that they could look at. So that's a position that I think is more likely. So if somebody does well, they make a call from for the first team. So getting a goal is energy's desire, and he has been decent on the ball as well, Makala. So that's important from the Reggae Boys as well.
Yes, and the Reggae Boys have kept the Trinidadian Kevin Molina quiet. He's leading the goal scorer in the Trinidad and Tobago Premier League, which he scored the Trinidad and Tobago Pro League. He has scored 10 goals. So to keep even Kevin Molina quiet, so far I think the Jamaican defense would have done a pretty good job. As I said before, they scored over 35 goals in the MLS, above 140 appearances in the MLS. And for the Jamaicans to keep a player of such quality and such experience quiet, that speaks volumes to the Jamaican defense.
Indeed, Jamaican are defending very well. A throw for Trinidad. Coach Steve McLaren is up and being very vocal on the sidelines now. He's seeing victory in sight. Fourth official referee Golson is sending him to his technical area. But he wants to ensure that he leaves here with a victory. Steve McLaren, he's paid to get results at this level. Long ball downfield by Shaquan Davis. Jamaicans, they have won themselves a throw, so that was an excellent clearance by Davis. And there's a press conference after the game, after 90 minutes, so I think we will be having that. So you can stay tuned after the 90 minutes. The media will field questions to the head coach and maybe a couple of players, so stay tuned. Don't leave us, we will have that for you at the end of the 90 minutes. Here are the Jamaicans looking to make it 2. Oh, that's wonderful. And here's Makala, the goal scorer. As we speak, the match winner. It's all about managing. No, that's not required, but can Shani Thomas get onto it? Putting defender Garcia under pressure, but he clears. Excellent work that from Makala to force him back. But they're still in position, Trinidad. And the ball with Isaiah Garcia. He goes infield. Not a lot of time left for Trinidad. The Jamaicans have all 11 players in their own half. And everyone below the center circle as well. And that is what is required now. If you don't concede, you win. Clearance by the substitute Leng. Trinidad looking, and they're seeing a sea of yellow. So they have to go back ways. And they are up to now go long, and it will be out and a goal kick for the Jamaicans. So compact, organized, discipline there from the Jamaican Reggae Boys as they try and protect this lead with only a few seconds now remaining in this football game.
Yeah, all around solid performance from Sulaiman Makala, all around solid performance from even the defensive unit. It was up for a defensive midfielder to come up with the goal that is possibly going to be the likely winner of the game. I think Sulaiman Makala should be walking away today as the man of the match because he has been pretty decent and he has scored the winning goal.
And there is it, the final whistle blown to signal the end of this contest. And the Jamaicans, they have come out winners, beating Trinidad and Tobago here at the Montego Bay Sports Complex in St. James by a 4-0. And there will be a second game. It's a double. It's a 2-game series. The second game will be on Sunday at 8 p.m. at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. And the Jamaicans will want to do the double.